many domestic fisheries are suffering as they attempt to compete with international producers that now provide more than 90% of our local seafood. Despite the challenges facing New Hampshire fishermen, efforts are underway to develop new markets that reflect the realities of fishing and help preserve the Granite State's fishing heritage. The 2013 fishing season brought about various efforts to promote species that are less well known to consumers but are plentiful in local waters. By seeking ways to market these less well-known species, such as whiting, dogfish, and soft-shell lobsters, local fishermen are able to continue with their livelihood while ensuring healthy fish populations. The New Hampshire Sustainable Marine Fisheries and Aquaculture Program, a partnership between UNH Cooperative Extension and New Hampshire Sea Grant, developed a marketing campaign under the umbrella brand of New Hampshire Fresh and Local Seafood. The campaign was a grassroots effort involving fishermen, lobstermen, local volunteers, and organizations, which began with the 2013 New Hampshire Fresh and Local Seafood Kickoff. The event marked the beginning of the commercial fishing season and was intended to promote underutilized species that are plentiful in local waters but not widely consumed. Red Hook Brewery offered tastings of their Black Lobster Lager, made with New Hampshire lobsters, while local chefs prepared underutilized seafood species in creative ways for guests to taste. And throughout the summer, dinners were held at local restaurants that continued to promote local seafood. Chef Evan Mallett from the Black Trumpet, along with many other chefs in the Portsmouth area, has been buying and selling local seafood as part of a unique offering from Seacoast restaurants, where it's harder than you might think to buy fresh seafood from local waters. The New Hampshire Fresh and Local Seafood brand also made the rounds at local farmers markets, asking the public about their interest in buying dogfish, pollock, or hake. Their surveys indicated people are eager to try these underutilized species and would purchase them at a farmers market venue. One of the many underutilized species that are plentiful in New Hampshire waters but not typically sought after by consumers are soft-shell lobsters. In a bid to increase their local marketability, lobstermen are using claw bands that indicate the lobsters are caught in the Granite State. Lobstermen receive these claw bands in exchange for their participation in cleanup efforts for marine debris like lobster traps, line, and other trash they encounter. The Lobster Bands project joins several other community efforts that are finding ways to make local seafood more available along the New Hampshire seacoast. A new community-supported fishery, or CSF, began in the Granite State, offering shareholders the option of weekly pickups of groundfish or underutilized species. The CSF provides a fair price to the fishermen and encourages shareholders to try new species that are as fresh as they are plentiful in local waters. Mike Anderson and his wife Patty have been developing quite a following by selling seasonal, local, wild-caught fish directly off their boat, the FV Rimrack in Rye, New Hampshire, attracting visitors from as far as 2 hours away, eager to buy fresh and local seafood. The Yankee Fishermen's Cooperative has opened a retail store in Seabrook, New Hampshire, where seafood travels just 100 yards before consumers can buy it. Seaport Fish in Rye, Taylor Lobster in Kittery, and Sanders Seafood Market in Portsmouth are just 3 fish markets where you can buy local seafood. For more information on how you can buy local seafood and support local fishermen and marine ecosystems, visit nhseafood.com. And stay tuned for more as New Hampshire Sea Grant and UNH Cooperative Extension continue to work with local fishermen and businesses to build sustainable fisheries through the marketplace in 2014.